The Kansas City Chiefs just got a couple of big injury updates right in time for the playoffs. You guys are listening to the KC Sports Report. I'm your host, Michael Darcy. I'm a local Kansas City-based content creator who covers this Chiefs team on a daily basis. And the best way you guys can show support is by hitting the like button on this video and subscribing for more daily Chiefs coverage. I will say, Chiefs Kingdom, I am getting over a terrible case of the flu. That's why I haven't been posting here over the past couple of days. And so this video is going to be shorter, but I did want to hop on here on this New Year's Eve and talk a little Chiefs football and give you a couple of massive injury updates that we got from head coach Andy Reid on his Monday press conference. According to Andy Reid, there is zero chance of Sky Moore and Rashee Rice returning during the postseason, which I think is a fantastic thing for multiple reasons. Rashee Rice, after he suffered that season-ending leg injury, never really had a legit shot of playing again. And that sucks because, he's really emerged as a top option in this offense, but it wouldn't have made sense to rush him back for the playoffs. That would just risk so much in terms of his long-term health and, what the offense could do limitations-wise. And so I think that him missing out on the postseason is a good thing. And Sky Moore missing out on the postseason likely means that we have seen the last of Sky Moore in a Chiefs uniform. He got put on IR with that core muscle injury, and we all kind of thought, maybe there's a chance that he comes back later on in the season, but it seems like he is going to be out the remainder of the season, and I'm not sure if we're going to see him again. Now, that's not saying that he couldn't make the team out of training camp next year, but guys, he's going to have an uphill battle, coming out of camp just to even make this team. And I don't think that with the emergence of Xavier Worthy and DeAndre Hopkins and potentially another year of Hollywood Brown, they're not going to need Sky Moore on this team. And so I think that, it sucks to lose him due to injury, but he wasn't going to play even if he was healthy. And so I guess that's good insurance that Sky Moore cannot hurt you in the playoffs. But it really is sad that that's the end of the Sky Moore era in Kansas City, a second-round draft pick that really never lived up to any of the hype, and he kind of has been an overall bust, someone that has not been a reliable wide receiver, even at times when there has been nobody else. And so I think that it's a good thing that those two players are not going to play in the playoffs. Now, there is a chance, according to Andy Reid, that Mecole Hardman could return from IR. Now, Mecole Hardman's injury is very weird because he had that, knee injury, I believe it was, that he suffered on a Friday before the Sunday game, and the Chiefs immediately listed him as questionable for the game, and then I believe the next day they put him on IR, and so they moved very quickly with this injury, and it wasn't an injury that he sustained in practice, it was beforehand, and so it was a really weird situation, but he had surgery on the knee, and so it seems like there is a chance that he could come back at some point this season, probably by the playoffs. I mean, we don't have that many weeks left, but I kind of wonder how anxious the Chiefs are going to be to bring him back, especially when, you've already got so many other wide receivers in front of Mecole Hardman. It wouldn't make a lot of sense to rush him back. But, if he can play, he's going to play. Even if he's your number 7 wide receiver behind Juju, behind, Justin Watson, there are, no bad reasons to have him on the roster as the number 7 receiver. And so that's going to be interesting to watch out for. If I'm a betting man, if I'm going to put my bets down at the Hollywood Casino at Kansas Speedway, I think that he probably will be back at some point in the playoffs. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about these two injury concerns. What do you think about Sky Moore potentially playing his final snap in a Chiefs uniform? What do you think of the odds that Mecole Hardman returns at some point this season? Now, the next and final injury update is also an interesting one. Jaylen Watson could possibly return, but it's a stretch. Now, the reason that we're even talking about Jaylen Watson at all is he posted a clip to his Instagram of him getting some work in the Chiefs practice facility. And he was, running full sprints, and he wasn't making any cuts. He wasn't, exerting himself too much, but he was seen doing some sprints. And I do think that it's interesting to see him already at this point in his recovery, but is he going to be good enough to go? And to that, I say probably not. The doctor on Twitter, Jesse Morse, has said that maybe if you give him 2 or 3 weeks, he could potentially play. The timeline all along has been if Jaylen Watson was going to play at any point this season, it would be probably in the Super Bowl or the AFC Championship game at the earliest. But guys, we're still, weeks and weeks away from him even being a consideration. He, in that video of him running, there were no cuts. There were no instant, changes of direction. And that's a big deal for a cornerback. And so I'm not sure if Jaylen Watson is going to be back at some point this season, but he is putting himself in a very good position to return early next year. And so that's a good thing injury-wise, but I'm not sure if he is going to be playing at any point in the postseason. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. That's really all we have on the injury front. Now, the Chiefs also made a move free agent-wise. The Chiefs signed linebacker Blake Lynch to the practice squad. Lynch previously played with the Cardinals, Chargers, Seahawks, Raiders, and Vikings. He is a journeyman, but this is probably a move the Chiefs made to fill in for Jack Cochran, who is going to be out for the season. And so I don't think there's really much to say about this. He's a practice squad guy that maybe gets elevated to play some special teams, but it's really going to depend on the health of some of the other guys that they have up here. And he is at least I think, a break in case of emergency, type of player. I don't expect him to get a lot of, snaps from the jump. And if he gets any snaps, he is going to be on special teams. So Chiefs Kingdom, that is all I have for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button and subscribe for more of the best daily Chiefs content on YouTube. Before we end this video, I want to give a shout out to the sponsors of this video, the Rice Real Estate Group and the Hollywood Casino. At Rice Real Estate Group, they're more than just a real estate team. They're a full-service partner in residential, commercial, and investment properties. They specialize in guiding clients through every stage, from the buying and selling process to handling complex, short sale situations with ease. Their passion lies in the personal one-on-one care they bring to every client relationship, ensuring each experience is tailored, smooth, and successful. Here it's all about building trust, delivering expertise, and ensuring every client feels valued throughout their journey. For more information, call Marla Rice at 816-819-9333. The Hollywood Casino at Kansas Speedway is the place to be. With over 1,500 slot machines, 35 table games, 4 restaurants, and a new ESPN Bet sportsbook, there are plenty of ways to find your fun. For more chances to win, follow them on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Special shout out to the sponsors that support this channel all football season long. I would not be able to create daily Chiefs coverage without their help and without all of your great support. Thank you guys for all of the well wishes while I've been trying to get over this nasty case of the flu. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching this video. And as always, go Chiefs.